Hello, friends. Today you will see what all of Once Upon a Time in America stars look like now versus when they were on the show. You will know their real names and ages. I will show you how they looked then in 1985 and what's with them now in 2023. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Let's go. Number 1. Robert De Niro as Noodles. With a tough exterior and a heart of gold, Noodles is a gangster who has seen it all. Growing up in the gritty streets of the 1920s and 1930s in New York City, he knows how to survive in the world of organized crime. Haunted by his past, Noodles struggles to reconcile the memories of his childhood and the people he has lost with his current life as a gangster. But his loyalty to his friends and his quick wit keep him one step ahead of his enemies. Noodles, played by Robert De Niro when he was 41 years old, and now he is 79 years old. Number 2. James Woods as Max. A man of contradictions, at once brilliant and flawed, ruthless and vulnerable, Max is a character whose ambition knows no bounds, and a man who's willing to do whatever it takes. But beneath his charming exterior lies a tormented soul, haunted by his past and haunted by his own failures. Despite his many successes, Max is plagued by the fear that he'll never truly be able to prove himself, that he'll always be defined by his past mistakes. Max, played by James Woods when he was 37 years old, and now he is 76 years old. Number 3. Treat Williams as Jimmy O'Donnell. When it comes to loyalty, Jimmy O'Donnell is the epitome of a true friend. He remains steadfastly devoted to Noodles, even in the face of betrayal and treachery. Not only that, he also shows an unwavering commitment to protecting his friends, as evidenced by his heroic intervention to stop a heinous crime. But there's more to Jimmy than his unwavering loyalty and heroism. Jimmy O'Donnell, played by Treat Williams when he was 33 years old, and now he is 71 years old. Number 4. Tuesday Weld as Carol. Throughout the movie, Carol proves herself to be a survivor, never giving up even in the face of adversity. Her relationships with Noodles and her father add depth to the character, revealing her vulnerabilities and struggles. But through it all, Carol remains a fighter, unafraid to take on anyone who stands in her way. She's a force to be reckoned with, and one that viewers won't soon forget. Carol, played by Tuesday Weld when she was 41 years old, and now she is 79 years old. Number 5. Bert Young as Joe. Joe is not your typical gangster. He's driven, ruthless, and fiercely ambitious, with a singular focus on achieving his goals. He's willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants, but even if it means betraying those closest to him. Beneath his tough exterior, Joe is a man plagued by demons, haunted by his past, and struggling to find his place in the world. Joe, played by Bert Young when he was 44 years old, and now he is 83 years old. Number 6. Joe Pesci as Frankie. Frankie is a character in Once Upon a Time in America that will leave you captivated. He's a complex individual with a captivating charm that is impossible to resist. Despite his loyalty to Noodles and their gang, he has a deeply troubled past that he can't seem to shake off. Nevertheless, Frankie's charismatic personality and sharp wit make him a standout character. Frankie, played by Joe Pesci when he was 41 years old, and now he is 79 years old. Number 7. Danny Aiello as Police Chief Aiello. A character who cannot be replaced or ignored, Police Chief Aiello is a master manipulator, using his position of power to bend the rules and exploit the criminal underworld. With a sly grin and a sharp tongue, he can charm his way out of any situation, while also striking fear into the hearts of his enemies. While he may not always play by the book, Aiello knows how to get the job done and isn't afraid to get his hands dirty. Police Chief Aiello, played by Danny Aiello when he was 51 years old. Sadly, Aiello died on December 12, 2019, at a hospital in New Jersey, following a brief illness. He was 86 years old. Number 8. William Forsyth as Cockeye. Cockeye comes up with a distinctive facial feature that sets him apart from the rest of the group. His cockeyed gaze makes him unforgettable. But there is more to this character than meets the eye. Throughout the movie, we see Cockeye's unwavering loyalty to his friends, willing to go to any length to protect them. But like any human, Cockeye is not without his flaws. His tendency for violent outbursts and impulsivity often lead him into precarious situations. Cockeye, played by William Forsyth when he was 29 years old, and now he is 88 years old. Number 9. James Hayden as Patsy. Step right up and meet Patsy, the man with a plan in the movie Once Upon a Time in America. As a member of Noodles' gang, he's a quiet but commanding presence who always seems to know what to do. Patsy's sharp mind and level head are key assets to the crew, and he's respected and relied upon by his fellow criminals. Patsy, played by James Hayden when he was 29 years old. Sadly, on November 25, 1984, Hayden died of a drug overdose in Brooklyn, New York. He was 29 years old. Number 10. Elizabeth McGovern as Deborah. Deborah appears to be a woman with a vision, a passion, and a drive to make it in the glamorous world of Hollywood. She yearns to break free from her mundane reality and chase her dreams. Her heart is set on becoming an actress, and she sees Noodles as a way out of the tough life in the city. As the movie progresses, Deborah's character undergoes a remarkable transformation, grappling with the harsh realities of a male-dominated industry. She's a compelling character, representing the struggles and aspirations of women in the early 20th century, and inspiring us all to pursue our dreams with unbridled determination. Deborah, played by Elizabeth McGovern when she was 23 years old, and now she is 62 years old. Number 11. Darlene Flugel as Eve. The moment Eve shows up on screen, her magnetic presence draws you in. She's the former flame of Noodles, the gang's leader, and her enchanting beauty and alluring demeanor add an air of mystery and complexity to the story. With her captivating eyes and sultry voice, Eve leaves a lasting impression not only on Noodles, but also on many of the other men in the gang. Eve, played by Darlene Flugel when she was 31 years old. Unfortunately, Flugel was diagnosed at age 56 with early onset Alzheimer's disease. Flugel died at her home in Orlando, Florida on December 15, 2017, at the age of 64. Number 12. Larry Rapp as Fat Mo. Imagine being a member of Noodles' gang, and you need to get a job done that requires brute strength. Who do you turn to? Fat Mo, of course. With his towering figure and gruff personality, he's not someone you'd want to mess with, but he's always got your back. Now, think about what kind of task you'd need Fat Mo for. Maybe it's a heist that requires some heavy lifting, or a fight that needs someone to intimidate the opposition. Fat Mo, played by Larry Rapp when he was 36 years old, and now he is 75 years old. We miss Once Upon a Time in America filmcast so much. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like and share the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you. See you on the next video.